Hello, our research work title is Labor Diseases by Night Work. My group is conformed by Camila Altana, Sebastián Buitrago, Angie Duque, Paola Gallego, Claren Guevara, and Liceo Orjuela. So what is night work? Expression of mainly legal use, typical of labor lab, which is used for work, independency relationships, tactics at night. Work characteristics at night. Night work occurs between 22 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning of the next day. Circadian rhythms and biological clock. Biological clock dictates when to wake up and when to sleep. 8 hours for sleep and 16 hours for wakefulness. Circadian rhythms. The investment on circadian rhythms cause alterations of health, producing a neuroendocrine imbalance when the organism is obliged to maintain forced wage during the night. The negative effects of night that affect the circadian rhythms. Work at night generates sleep debts. Workers who don't sleep coming more errors, more risks of health and safety at work.
Arterial, eye blue, pressure higher than 100, 14 for the systolic or 19 for the diastolic, generally called silent disease. Symptoms. Among the symptoms we find morning headache on the top or behind the head, dizziness, troubles in vision, being tired, bleeding of the nose, shortness of breath. Risk factor, specifically for nurse. Too fatty food and or too salty, overweight, lack of physical activity, too much tobacco, stress. Risk factor, specifically for nurse. Too fatty food and or too salty, overweight, lack of physical activity, too much tobacco, stress. Direction. Population-based strategy. Sodium content in diet, caloric density in processed food, more exercise. Intensive target strategy for
Hi, I talking about the anxiety. Anxiety is a human condition and is used to deal with situation of human health, of a danger or risk. This is the normal aspect with the emotional state of human beings. This is a natural reaction because the organisms to the prevent to the triad, the stress, and the other factors. This anxiety is conditioned in 5 types because it is more prevalent in workers at night. This is the more important negative anticipation is a catastrophe because it's dangerous in your emotional aspect. High lower demand fear of making mistakes, tendency of control, and fear of negative evaluation. These types is the more prevalent in symptoms of anxiety because you recognize to tense musculature, perfectionism, personal insecurity, labor insecurity, eating disorders, and insomnia. These symptoms is asymptomatic because you are generated in your body and is silent in your hands. Thank you.
I'm talking about stress. Stress is when you have many things in your brain, um, and that is that limits you about the response in different environments. Symptoms of occupational stress are sweating, muscular tension, digestive discomforts, tachycardia, insomnia, exhaustion, physical contractures, and constant concern that is not limit you in the workplace. Okay, about detection are two. The first one is perform a physiological assessment to discuss issues that are affecting your life. The second one is ask you to a complex psychological self-assessment or a questionnaire asking you about the use of alcohol, drug, and other substance. About prevention, you need a psychotherapy is when you talk about with someone about your problems or this is gonna help you be better.
Depression is a permanent disorder. Signs and symptoms: persistent feeling of sadness and symptom of impairments, feeling or helplessness and or permission, feelings of workplace and or helpless, irritable and resilience, fatigue and lack of energy, loss of appetite, suicidal thoughts, suicide attempts, antecedents related to labor file, the distribution of prevalence of depression disorder behaves unequally in the population, being more significant in women, lower economic class, young individuals and patients with joint disease. Harm to the population is not only to harmful consequences in the individual's biophysical essence, but so actively interfering in the workplace. The relations of depression with workers is directly modulated by stress factor to workplace. Detection and diagnosis is physical pathia and behavioral chance.
Obesity or fatness is an excessive accumulation of body fat caused by the consumption of more calories than the body can use. We can see this. This is obesity. Antecedents: obesity, high weight greater than 20% of an individual's ideal body weight is associated with risk factors like depends age, height, and gender. Detection by interpretation by BMI or body mass index. Numbers is based on weight status groupings such as underweight, healthy weight, overweight, and obese. that are adjusted for age and sex. This is the body mass index. Diagnosed by confirmation of body mass index, also medical history, physical exam, and other tests to identify other conditions. Things on symptoms, we can use body mass index high or unhealthy distribution body fat for identify this. Prevention and education, we can implement in healthy lifestyles or life habits like healthy food, workout, good hygiene. Also, we can avoid unhealthy habits like drink beer. We can realize exercise, and we can control the stress. And also, it's so important checkups